now.
Lunch, and you just hear a boom, and then you know what? A bigger boom.
A community rocked to its core. An explosion at a factory sends debris flying, and we're just now getting a clearer picture of how this all went down. Thanks for joining us for the news at 11. I'm Chris Fry. We've confirmed tonight at least one person was killed in that explosion at a metal plant in Oakwood Village. Jim Nelson has been there all night. He's live with brand new video showing the moment it happened. And Jim, tell us about the scene right now. Do we have first responders, police? What does it look like at this hour?
Well, generally speaking, Chris, the first responders have taken off. They've opened up the area to traffic to come through, but there is still plenty of activity inside. We're talking about on the property and inside the building itself. We've seen some of the fire crews inside shining their lights, finally able to get in. Also looks and even smells like they might still be putting out some hot spots. Late tonight, that video surfaced showing the moment of this explosion, which we now know killed at least one person and injured about a dozen others. The work continues well into the night. It will be long and exhaustive. Local, state, even federal agencies trying to come up with the why and the how behind all this destruction.
It was a big explosion from the people here in the plant. We do not know the cause yet.
The Oakwood Fire Department leading the effort. They were called out to I-Schumann a little after 2 in the afternoon. An explosion and massive fire, billowing smoke seen for miles. Off in the distance, you see the moment it happened. 19 News obtained this traffic camera footage through a public records request with ODOT at Frederick Works next door.
It was just a normal day. We were just all in the shop, and when that thing blew up, it rattled the ceiling tiles. We had dust over the whole shop.
You just hear a boom, and then you know what? A bigger boom. And then I looked over. I was parked with my front end here. I looked over, and it was just boom. And then flames shot, and I just covered.
This guy was just trying to eat his lunch across the street. From here, you can see entire sides of that building were blown onto the tops of cars. You see where those sections came from, that building in shambles. We've confirmed at least one person has died, plenty more injured. We're told 13 people were taken to the hospital. Fire officials say their injuries are mostly burn-related and not from the flying chunks of concrete and metal that now litter the entire area.
The people were mostly walking wounded. They were coming up to us.
By nightfall, the feds joined the investigation. The ATF is here, OSHA, the state fire marshal, all of them investigating. All of that debris still untouched, waiting for closer inspection. All while those flashing lights give off a chilling glow. So again, police have reopened this area to traffic. Investigators still very much involved on site inside the property, finally able to get in that building. As I mentioned off the top, we've seen them shining their lights inside as they continue to look for answers. We're hoping we get more answers as to those people taken to the hospital. We expect maybe an update sometime tomorrow. Live in Oakwood Village, Jim Nelson, 19 News.